Good morning, everybody. Just out for a little adventure on the KLR this morning. Heading up north on Highway 1117 right now. Just getting out of town. Not a bad morning. It's supposed to be a little overcast and about 16, I think, the high. Not the greatest since it's middle of June. Should be a little bit better. Lake Superior, back to the city, and that's the Sleeping Giant. And we just passed Terry Fox Lookout. I've been sick all this week, so it's been hard to do anything. Just figured I'd get out today, get some fresh air. Gonna go. I have a little a hint of where some old logging sleighs might be. Gonna go look for those. They used to pull the logs out in the olden days with a horse-drawn sleigh. We're gonna look for those, and then I gotta scope out some other stuff. I have some leads on another neat little item. Hopefully I won't need one of those. That's the KLA campground. Gotta go about 87 kilometers before I turn off onto a dirt road. And then all the rest will be dirt road, probably about, I don't know, 60 kilometers or so up a dirt road. I've only been on the bike a couple of times this year, and that's just to go to work. So today will be the first real ride with it. And hopefully it does good. No major problems, knock on wood. So the lead on the logging sleighs came from the man that put them there probably around 70 years ago when they started to become obsolete and they started to truck everything. So he told me approximately where they left them. And whether or not they're still there to this day, I don't know. That's why I'm going to see. I've never heard of any stories of any being found in this area. All depends on how much cutting they did and whether they changed roads around. So we'll see if there's some old sleighs there. I found some old sleighs way up north of Jellicoe, way up there. Long ways on the back roads. An old logging camp. Found a bottle that was pinned from around 1880, 1890. And there's still a whole bunch of bottles sticking out of the ground where the old dump was. Pretty cool to see the old stuff. Oh, we'll see what we can find today. There's a couple other old logging camp spots that I haven't looked at. More than likely nothing there at all, but you never know. Might be something interesting to see. That's why I go out. Better than sitting at home. Starting to feel the turbulence off the back of the transport here. In a car, it's not bad to follow a transport. On a bike, it's quite turbulent. Trying to let this car go by, but he's slowing down for some reason. Back in the 1920s, 30s, this used to be a dirt road all the way out to Loon Lake from Thunder Bay. And when it rained, it was a mud road. And that used to be the Trans-Canada Highway. There's pictures in the library. There's the Flying J. There's pictures in the library of the old Model Ts stuck in the mud on the way to Loon Lake. Quite a different world back then. Up there, little dots on the GoPro, those are pelicans. There's a big flock of pelicans. Yes, we have pelicans up here. We got pelicans up here, I think 1992 was the first time that I saw them up this way. They've been coming up every year since. I've seen them, we were on a fishing trip up Whitewater Lake, which is north of Armstrong, about 45 minutes. That's way up there. I've seen a flock there. Alright, we're just coming up here to our turn. Black Sturgeon Road. If you go right, you go down to Herkit, a little fishing community. Got some old boats down there. But we're headed left. People going fishing up this way. There's quite a few lakes up this way. Go pickerel fishing. Old sign. This is an old road. All the Great Lakes logging camps were up this way. There was lots of them. This goes, you can actually take this all the way through right up past Black Sturgeon Lake and keep on going north. You end up at Cab Lake out on the Highway 527. It's a nice ride. Once you get past Black Sturgeon, the road gets a little deteriorated, but it's pretty cool if you like that stuff. Been a while since I've ridden this bike on gravel too. Gotta get used to it again. And Wolf Pup. If you take that road, you can cross all the way over to Dorian cutover. That goes over to the Wolf River Falls there. I haven't been across that part before. Someday I will, maybe. We were on it with our ATVs there about a month ago on the other end. We can find some logging sleighs. That'd be pretty cool. But if not, it's an adventure in itself. The old rollers. I know I've talked about these before. These are old log rollers, or people also call them squeezers. When they cut the 8-foot log sections, put them on the trucks, they'd be kind of sticking out here and there and jagged, and so they'd go between here with the pulp trucks. And these rollers are on a little pivot system. It's gravity fed, so they'd go up and then down. So they would squeeze all the logs, make a nice neat pile on the truck. They don't use these anymore. Just push over and fall back. We got a plate there. Pulpwood load liner. That's what it's called. They're kind of cool. Been used a lot. Gives you an idea of the size of them. So that's the rollers, or squeezers. We're gonna head up that way, but I'm just gonna go down here to the river. Like I said, we're parallel in the river. Runs all the way up to Black Sturgeon Lake and runs all the way down into Lake Superior, right at Herkett there. This is the Black Sturgeon River. It's a major river. It's big, as you can see. Turn around here and you get another view. It runs through a little valley between, well, I call them mountains, but I guess they're fairly mountainous. Not big mountains, but that's the Black Sturgeon River, and we're heading up toward the Black Sturgeon Lake. Alright, we turned onto a smaller road here, heading towards the area that I want to be in. There's a nice clear creek. Probably some speckled trout in there. I'm not sure how far up this road I have to go. I have a mark on my GPS, and when I see it come up, then I know I'm in the area. Alright, I turned off onto even a smaller road now. Ooh, a bumpier, smaller road. So this should take me up to where I want to be, possibly. This used to be a Great Lakes logging camp in here. Obviously, not much left of anything. Might take a little walk around, check it out. People have been camping here. Hunting here. We've got places to hang moose or deer. And we got a road down here. Yeah, let's see if I can I'll work my way down here. Not very far anyways. Don't really want to drop the bike. Probably never be able to pick the damn thing up. We're at a lake. That's a lake. Like a little boat launch here. Stay. Telling your bike to stay. Oh, it's a beautiful day too for fishing. Whew. All the little gnats or whatever they are, flies everywhere. Alright. You can see the crib here. They obviously used to dock a boat here at one time. Right across from that camp. Gonna go look for some sleighs. Not Santa's sleigh. Old logging sleighs. So there are advantages and disadvantages of riding a dual sport. This is one of them. You can link up roads on the highway, but you can't with a four-wheeler. You'd have to load it and drive, and if you're driving a truck with a four-wheeler, you're using more gas. Bike is way better on gas. There's a Hawk. The other thing is, oh, he's coming back down again. You gotta pay attention to the road on a bike. You end up on your side pretty quick. He just wants to follow me or lead. I don't need to be picking this thing up. It's 480 pounds. With a four-wheeler riding roads like this, it'd be no problem. You don't have to pay too much attention. Still helps to pay attention. There's our chicken again. He just got clotheslined by that branch there. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but he got clotheslined and it almost slipped him right over. The other thing is the bike's nice and quiet. You sneak up on wildlife easier. Quad's a little more noisier, and if you put a pipe on it, no, you're not going to see much. The wildlife. But the big thing is good on gas. You can get back into areas. You can ride between areas pretty quickly. Usually you can go a little quicker than a vehicle on these roads. I'm kind of putting along now, but you go a little quicker than vehicles on these roads. So you can just dodge potholes and whatnot. That's why I like riding the bike. And it's nice and airy and breezy, and not having that canopy over your head is kind of nice. Alright, so should be a little road. This might be it. Looks like a little road. Okay, so supposedly somewhere in the bush here there might be logging sleighs, but I don't know. I guess you don't know unless you go look.
Alright, bushwhacking. My favorite thing to do. Actually, I'd rather walk an old road than crash my way through the bush, but most of the stuff is off-road. How far into the bush or what side of the road or that the sleighs might be on, but we're gonna have to check it all out, I guess. Still haven't seen anything. There is indication that there's been activity here one time, but no logging sleighs yet.